Good morning, everybody. I'm back. 2 days in a row. Yay! Like I said, I'm sleeping so good. It's amazing. So, back to this turtle. Okay, Ben's turtle. I want to show you his lucky turtle and what it looks like. All right. So, yeah, it's got a little bit of a neck and everything, but he's pretty much round all over the place, right? So, I've been working on it, testing it, and doing all kinds of things to it, this thing, and I'm like totally lost. I tried to make a neck, okay, but it's too long. And then I did some Star Trek petals, but you know, you put these in here, and then like I'm way too long. I'm off, okay, and I'm onto the table. So the neck, I probably need a 5-inch, right, or a 5-inch mesh to do these. And I don't have any, so I don't normally buy 5-inch. I could cut these again, but to make smaller ones, like, you know, you cut them in 4. But boy, that would be really small. So we cut out the neck, all right? And here's what I came up with. So what I did was I cut an oval, okay, on my mesh, right? And then I took a big ball and I stuck it on the end. I just put right now it's just being held by a flower pin, okay? So I stuck that on the end, like that. And I'll bring the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So then, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 feet, right? And I'm just gonna put this on top like that. After I'm finished, I will glue these feet down, or I'll pin them down with, you know, the flower pins. So now this is where we're going with this turtle. And I got these smaller balls, which I thought maybe we could use for eyes. There are some smaller ones. They look a little big. But if you go to the Dollarama, they get all kinds of different sizes. That's the big one, right? I think this size here will be the best. These guys. Oh, these are gonna be perfect. Yeah. So what I do is I take a straight pin, okay, and I stick it on one side, and then I glue it on both, and then actually I stick a straight pin, and I stick it in there, and then I glue it. And I put it into it, and then I glue it into the ball. Okay, so we're gonna have, you know, 2 eyes like this, just like the little turtle. Right? So I think we're on the right path here. The only thing is that, right? I think we're on the right path. Sorry. So there's the turtle, and there's what we're doing. Okay? So the only difference here is that our base is round, is oval. But that's okay. We need that space, okay? We have to fill all of this. And this is temporary. I still have to put some of those lollipop petals there. And we'll, you know, fill all of this first. And then this will come on next. And then the eyeballs. Little nose, maybe. You know, I got some smaller ones. So there you go. So we're going to start this. I didn't cut any petals yet. Because I had cut a bunch of Star Trek petals. But they ended up not being what I wanted. So now we have to go on to the lollipop petal. And my mesh decided to take our little roll away from me this morning. So I just have so much energy. I'm like, I don't know if I'm coming or going. Anyway, it's all good energy. I like it. I'm sleeping well. Actually, I had a rough time last night. Stupid dream. And then I'd go back to sleep and it would come back. And I was like, no. Okay, I'm just going to put my mask on. The window's open, but I still put a mask on because I'm burning, okay? Please, please be careful. These are toxic fumes. This is plastic. You need to be careful with your lungs, okay? This is all going into your lungs. Not good. So I'm going to cut let me cut 3 or 4 pieces. This is fabric mesh. They call it square fabric mesh, or square. Anyway, just down a little bit. So it's a 1.5, okay? So I want a perfect petal, and I'm going to cut it at 1.5 with my wood burner, and away I go. All right, so 1.5. I know it looks all wonky, but that's how it goes sometimes. So I'll just cut a couple petals here. It's so noisy on the table when it's got glass, but I'll tell you what, folks. I had pieces of glass on here, like just little pieces, and I'll tell you what, I kept breaking them. They kept, you know, my tools and everything falling on them. So now I try and make, when I do my burn, I use my glass, and I have another placemat here that I put on top of the glass when I'm making my petals. So I try and alternate when I remember. At this age, you don't remember very much, so really and truly, it's like, oh, it's a nightmare. However, it is what it is. Okay, I'm just going to make 3 petals for this video, and we're going to start putting them on, and then we'll go from there. Just to give you an idea of what I'm doing here, okay? All right, that's enough of that. It's hot behind the mask. Don't like that. So nice not to be able to have to wear these masks anymore. Okay, so now, how do I do this petal again? Yes, it's still this way, where, you know, you got your edges up on the top, it curls side up, and then you bring your corners to the corners, right? And you form a triangle, okay? And because this fabric mesh is all wonky, it's not meeting, but it is a perfect piece. It's just jagged, but you just do the best you can with it. All right. Okay. So from here, all right, you guys see this? Okay. So I've done my, right? So what I like to do with this petal is I like to stretch it a little bit as far as I can, because I really want a nice petal. Now, I start with a pinch. I always start with a pinch because it gives you that nice little vein in the middle, right? And as well, I want to pick up as many little pinches as I can in this, so that I'm not going to lose anything, right? You see where I'm going with this? And I'm just going to keep doing that. Yeah, maybe one more. Pinch that again. I want a fluffy petal right here because I want this to stand up, okay? And then at the end, I'm just going to push it in. And that's where I got, okay? I think I'll probably use this side because I see all my lines here. I like that. So, yeah, you could puff it up, do whatever you like with it, you know. But at the end of the day, this is like the Star Trek petal. You got to look in the middle here, see where your lines are, right? Right where I pinched right here. There's where it is. And same with this side. So I have to pin my thing up at the top. I'm going to use black zip ties because I want to keep it dark. So, and I'm not going to go straight on right away. I'll just pin them on. I'm going to try and layer them. So from there, you just cut the excess off, okay? Like so. Oops, missed some. Okay. So I'm going to repeat that, but I'm going to put it on my board so it's not so loud. Okay, one more time. So we're doing the Lollipop petal, and, you know, curl side up, edges on the top, bring your corners down on each side. Wrap that. Oh, oh, no, this is Star Trek. This is, we're doing Lollipop. Okay, pull on that. I pinch it right up about halfway, right where I'm crossed over, okay? And then I pinch it again and again so that all this stuff comes in the middle. See? Right? And then try and give it a little pinch right here. And then I wrap it in there. I just like push it up. And then another pinch right here. And then the rest of it, I just push it up. So I have like a nice little fluff. Nice and thick that is, right? There we go. I'll play with it, make it nice and pretty. Stick a zip tie on it. Make sure that she's not going anywhere. Now, remove my excess. Make sure I don't cut anything off I'm not supposed to. And I'm going to put that to the side. So I'm going to do that one more time, and then we'll put it onto the board. So, again, purl side up. Now, when you get a jagged piece like this, you see that? It's because it's, you know, you can either play with it, straighten it out, but then you have a chance of fraying, okay? So, you know, fabric mesh is pretty good that way. You might lose one thread, and then the rest will come with it, and it won't come apart. But I just pull, like right here I have this big indent, and I just pull that in to the line that I want it to follow. And then the other one that's like doing the other side, I push it in. So I just make it follow that line. And now I keep my thumb there. I can do the same thing over here. Once you get on this side, it's like almost, it's like ready for you. So pull, I pinch, nice big pinch, a pinch, a pinch, a pinch. Okay, all right. And then I'm gonna pinch it one more in the corner here, and I push this thing here up so that everything's together, okay? One more corner here, right? And then I'll push the whole edge up. There. Now I got a fat petal. I got a fat petal. Because I've noticed that sometimes, you know, if you just pull all everything in, it gives you a nice skinny petal. But I don't want a skinny petal at this point. I want a nice fat petal that looks like a turtle. All right. Okay, I'll mess this one up here. There we go. I like that. You know, and folks, don't go crazy about, you know I always say, you know, my OCD stuff and blah, blah, blah. If it's not even, if they're not all even, nothing in nature is even. We all have one leg longer than the other, and an arm longer than the other. And so please remember that in your designs, okay? So now I've got this little meshy thing here. I'm just going to take my little ball off because I don't need him yet. And we'll put him aside for later. Now, what I want to do here is, at the end of the day, I need a petal in the middle here. And I need to overlap, right? So that, you know, I need to end up like so in this middle, so that the last petal that comes up on here will end up like so, okay? Because we need to hide these, right? I don't know what we're going to do on the edges, but we'll figure something out. Okay, so in this case, I think what I'll do, I might start on the edge. I think I'll start on the edges. So what I do is I normally put 2 zip ties, and especially when I'm not totally sure what I'm doing here, I always use 2 zip ties. And then I'll pull it onto the mesh, okay? So we're just gonna give this a good pull. Cut this off. I can't find my good little nippers. I keep losing those things. Okay, now I wanna put this on the edge a bit because I don't want to see the plastic, so I'm going to go about 2 squares in to this. 1, 2, okay, there's squares. Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to start. 2 squares in. I'll bring it back through the mesh. I'll use 2 squares. And what I want to do is just follow this mesh, okay? That's why I'm starting on this corner here. Well, corner, it's oval. The oval corner. Yeah. I hope everybody's well today. Sun's shining. How nice is that? Okay, I like that. Get rid of this. Now, I'm just going to give you an idea of what I'm going to do here. Okay. So we're going to go to the next petal. Now, I want these to kind of just touch each other, okay? Like so. I want them to be together, but just touching each other. So I'm going to put like just a little bit of an overlap, okay? And I'll put that one there. At the end of the day is that I need to cover, okay? We need to cover. So that's what we're doing. I can't wait to give him this. Oh, this is so cute. He's going to be cute. I hope. My results are not always good, folks, okay? I'm human like everybody else. So, you know, don't be so hard on yourself when you're making this. This is a whole test for me. Okay. So now I have this going. I'm going to go all the way around with these petals, right? Right? All the way around. But my next row, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to come in between these two. So let's say this is, I did a full round, okay? Then I'm starting over. So now I'm going to go in between these two petals. And I'm going to just step down about, you know, two of those squares down. And then go right in between there. So see, away from it. That's it, says 1, 2. That's about right. Maybe, yeah, maybe one more down. I think so. That's better. Yeah. Okay. So there I've got 2, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little squares that come down. Okay. Now I'll use 4 and 6 to tie it off. Okay. So this is different. Okay. We have no frame. It's it's going to be a little wonky. I don't know how I'm going to stand this up. I mean, well, there's always ways of hanging up, but this is not really what I'm concerned about. Okay, so I want this one to go this way, this one to go this way, and I want this to go over top. There we go. Wow, this is going to be thick. Okay, so there you go. So now I'm going to put this up a little bit. Oops, sorry. So see? So I'll go all the way around and then I'll come in. And then the next row will be the same thing. We'll start on here, on this side, and then we'll just keep going one round. So once I've done this, I'll start another video and then we'll take it from there. I think once we've done this part, I think we're good to go. We just, I think we're good to go and just put this head on, right? Put the head on and the eyes and whatnot. That's it. But he's going to be cute. Oh, he's going to be cute. He's going to be cute. I promise you. And sometimes, you know, you have all this fraying. Take it off. If it's bothering you, it's in your way, cut it on an angle, okay? Sometimes, you know, you need that extra room. I just cut this. I get it out of my way because I don't want the over bulking, okay? There you go. So there you go. You know, don't make everything really even. We just want to follow this part, right? I think this is going to look real cool. So, I really feel good that I did another video today. It's only 20 minutes long, but it's something. This morning, I've been working on my flowers for my essential oil. I also have, I decided that because, you know, we're working with essential oil, I'm making a massage oil too. Yeah. See if the local massage therapist may want some. That would be cool, eh? Or you can always bring it, you know, to your massage when you will. So, yeah. So I made, normally the other ones are all this color, right? So today I made some brown ones. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So once they start diffusing, it'll look really cool. Yeah. So I got also some roller balls for essential oil where, you know, I'll probably use the same as the massage oil. So it's, you know, paraben free and, you know, lead free, all that stuff. It's all natural and, you know, good for the skin. So there's where we're at with the little turtle. I want to wish everybody a beautiful day. I want to, well, you know, there's always a little kiss for Ben on the cheek. And I want everyone to please subscribe to my channel so that you could be notified and, you know, follow us with this. And I want peace on earth. Who doesn't? No, I want to wish everybody a beautiful day and God bless to each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you again. See you soon.